me a second here to adjust the camera slightly. There we go. Wait, okay, there we go. Yeah, starting stream late AF because the household was doing stuff in the kitchen, which I'm right next to our stream. Honestly, I forgot too that I had a stream. Luckily, I decided to check my schedule, and I was like, oh, I have one set for today because I forgot since I skipped Sunday. I decided to make up the time that I usually would stream on that day for today. I'm used to having Wednesdays off. So, thankfully, I checked, but I still wasn't able to start on time anyway. Whatever. Anyway, today I'm working on the hot spring for my fan game. Cause I don't know, I just feel like going back to it. I ditched it for a while, and I think it's kind of time to go back to it. So, we are going to do it that exactly. Can I make... No, you know, I can't. The color is lighter there. Alright, anyway, I'm going to work on these back rocks. If I can find it. Rock. Oh, it's this one. I take off the flowers. Okay. Just kind of checking what I did last time. I did a lot of work on these rocks. Probably looks much nicer than it does in the thumbnail. That's something, I suppose. Right, time to be selecting my colors. Okay, that's already... Okay. I need my double colors to choose from. That they can even see what I'm doing on the side here. Okay. Past me, was this meant to be like smaller rocks, or is this a shadow? What were you thinking? I don't know what past me was thinking. Okay, so this is clearly like... Okay, I think I should turn off this. And then... Double. Okay. That way, no difference. And then this is okay. I'm gonna click that layer so I know it's the one for me to work on. Okay. I'll lower this one too. Alrighty, time to get rocking. A pan. What's going on here actually? Okay. Sorry, guys. Just coming back to work that you ditched. Okay, I think I should also turn off these lanterns. Okay. I'm pretty tired because I stayed up so late last night to watch Minato Aqua's graduation stream. And I don't regret that I did. I'm glad I did. But yeah, I had to stay up super duper late for that. And I just woke up around the same time as usual. I never let myself sleep in past a certain hour, or else I just hate the day. I feel like my day is gone. Forever do. I wish I could wake up earlier, but I am just not a freaking morning person. When I am on a schedule waking up early, I love it. Why I just can never stick with it. I just love stargazing way too much. So I'm just a night creature. Okay, I think we need this regardless because I need to be borrowing some colors from it. I know it's not too early in the stream, but Bot Squad, if you're there, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. You're the reason I talk so much because I'm thinking about the first person in the future who may be watching this. What am I saying? But yeah, the person in the future, you're the one I'm talking to. Ain't no one in the stream right now. So yeah, I just think. Oh, I just think when I watch a VOD, how I wish the person would talk more or just like even explain what they're doing more. I just really appreciate people who's just able to keep a conversation for the future viewer, you know. Streaming isn't about chatting who's there. Streaming is about, I don't know, just the future viewer, just all viewers. So yeah, Bot Squad, thank you. You make my ramblings possible. I've said it quite a few times, but I really hope when this game is done, there will be at least one person who gets curious and decides to check out VODs. And like, I don't know, maybe you're watching while you're working on your own game, while you're doing some studying, doing your own art, doing some writing. Oh, pressure check. And yeah, and just you're putting on my stream for background noise to keep you company. And I hope I'm able to keep you company, good company. So thank you for keeping me company in the future, whoever you may be. If anyone ever does it. I don't know, I just kind of have a feeling in my heart that at least one person will come and watch my streams one day. like rewatch the VODs and just be like, oh, this is what was going on at that time. I hope. Yeah. Okay. I hope also me working is inspiring, motivating to you to get on your own work, whatever you may be working on. And yeah, I'm cheering you on. I am cheering you on. Hooray, hooray. Me? Hooray, hooray, you. Hooray, hooray, everyone. Got that from Pedicure. I love that slogan so much. It's the type of person I want to be exactly. The person who can say hooray, hooray to myself, and hooray, hooray for others, and just hooray, hooray for everyone. Do your best. Combate. By the way, before this, I watched the new legendary video for Chess, who is going to be released Friday, I believe. I wasn't going to summon, but Legendary Robin is on the banner, and he's stacked with Legendary Alir and someone else. I can't remember who. It was someone else good. So I'm going to do it. Also, Emblem Ike is on there. So Emblem Ike. And I didn't get him. I tried for Emblem Silica too. I didn't get her. But yeah, Emblem Ike is really good. Which is like kind of sad for Mars because he already kind of sucks. Well, just the wall of being the first emblem. He was just like the test runner of how people it's taken getting emblems as units. The reception, that's the word I'm looking for. They were just taking the reception of emblems, and people were okay about it, but then they just immediately made emblems broken AF. I was like, okay, because oh my god, he's still. Whenever I see him on the battlefield, I'm scared. I'm scared. And yeah, just decided I'm gonna pull on that banner when it drops. Cause yeah, I really wanna up my merges on Legendary Robin. I think he only has two. So it's a good chance to get some really good fodder. So last time, I think he was also Legendary Robin was with Alir, and I got a bunch of her. And I used a lot of her as some fodder, and I would happily take some more if I could. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't pull on the what is it, the Brave banner. I just did my tickets and whatever the other orbs with it. Like I just did those circles, which I got nothing. I literally just kept getting 3-star after 3-star after 3-star, back to back. It was painful. So hopefully this banner will treat me nice. I really want the +10. Legendary Robin. He's like my favorite unit, I think, out of all the Robins, because I really love Grima. He's very cute. Okumayuko. I freaking love Okumayuko. Oh, now that I think about it, there's gonna be two Okumayukos arts on that banner. Emblem Ike and Legendary Robin. But yeah, just Legendary Robin, I think he's my favorite unit of them all because just his art is beautiful. Yeah, just his art is so gorgeous. He's so cute. I just love everything about him. I just stare at him so long, and just the detail, man, the freaking detail on that map on that art, and yeah, just I don't know. I'm just in love with him. I I'm in love with you, and you. I'm in love with you. And that's how I feel about him. Uh-huh. So yeah, I am grateful I did not spend too many orbs. I definitely spent way more orbs than I would like by the circles with the tickets. Because I mean that's still a lot of orbs. A full five pull, a full circle, even with the liquor free ticket. So, because I should probably be like 975 orbs at least. I should be close. I should be nearing 1,000 orbs. But I've been stuck. I've been perpetually stuck at like 920. Because I pull and it gets me down to like 900 and then I gain some orbs and then I pull again and it gets me down again to like 900. And yeah. I've been trying so hard to get to 1,000 again. I feel like when I'm under 1,000 orbs, I'm so broke. When it comes to fame, I do not enjoy being under 1,000 orbs. I felt super broke. Like especially when I'm under when I'm 800 orbs or under, I just feel so broke. I just feel like I cannot spend anything. The crawl to 800 takes forever. Cats, I hear you fighting. Chill out. Why the hell are you fighting? Anyway, um, yeah. So I need to make sure I always have 1,000 orbs ready for any future Robin to 10 plus. Male Robin, I should say specifically. You guys should all know that by now. That's the only Robin I love. People can try to say all they want that the Robins are the same, but no, they're not. No, they're not. They are not at all. Female Robin accidentally marries Crom all the time. Male Robin is hurting and crying to marry Crom. Probably because he can't. No, yeah, there's a lot of differences, a lot of nuances by simply being a different gender. First of all, I need to point out the fact that females have their periods already. That's a whole different experience. Okay, having your period. So don't try to tell me they're the same. Of having to deal with that once a month. And then yeah, just male Robin being able to have more closer moments kinship by simply being male versus that like what is it? Just that line drawn, that they would naturally have. Kitties, who is being mad? There was something else I wanted to say that a thought popped into my head. I already forgot it. Hey, you leave her alone. Go away. One of the male cats is bullying the only girl. Freaking hate that cat. It's my sister's cat. She doesn't give an F about him. The most she does is feed him sometimes. Yeah, she was gonna give him away, but then she just decided not to. At first, she just ditched her cats with my mom while she was living in another city, and was more than happy to just let my mom pay for buying all the cat food, paying for all the litter, being the one to change the litter. Because, just by ditching her cats, she didn't have that responsibility anymore. And then I guess just because of that, she switched her mind or something. But yeah, she doesn't give a F about her cats. Sometimes she's like really mean to them. It's like, bro, literally, why do you even have your cats? All you do is feed them. You don't hang out with them. You don't give them love or attention. Like, your pets don't even know you. I don't know. She makes a lot of stupid life choices. And that's exactly why she lives in her elderly mother's garage. As a middle-aged woman. She's my example of what to never be. To always try to grow and change and better yourself. Instead of staying the same person you were at 9 years old. Like, damn, I can't imagine just being in her position in your freaking 40s. It's one thing to have setbacks, but it's one thing to just have literally nothing going for you. No hobbies, no friends, constantly losing your job because you have such a foul personality. No talents. She is a pitiful person for sure. So I have no pity for her, so. Anyway, cats are chill, I think. I love my bunny. I got her during a really tough period of my life. I had about a year adjusting with her, of just really learning how to live with her. Because the first year I had her, my bun kept chewing on cords. And I was just like, okay. It's really mad because at the time I did not have money to like be replacing what she was chewing on, but there were sometimes I was just forced to because I needed whatever she chewed on. She chewed on my laptop cord. I've gone through 3 of them. I think I'm like my 4th or 5th. So yeah, just there were some times I got really mad at her, but just once I thought about it and chilled out and just felt kind of guilty. Not felt kind of felt really guilty of yelling at her. I just reminded myself that it's my fault. I did not properly make sure it was out of her way because she assumes anything on the floor or whatever is something for her to chew on. I am her parent. I know better. She doesn't know better. And so I would just kiss her and cry, literally cry, and tell her I'm sorry and give her lots of snacky. And I could tell that she knew I was apologizing, which is nice. But yeah, now she knows better. No chewing on cords. Like she kind of knows what cords are, and she'll like kind of sniff it and lick it, and be kind of like, hang on a second. I don't think I should be touching that. I don't want my mama yelling at me again. Yelling mama is scary. But yeah, I don't yell at her um anymore. I have to say that anymore. Cause yeah, it was only the first year I had her that I was just like just adjusting of her just being a little bum. And yeah, just realizing like this is my fault. I know better. I'm her parent. And just yeah, I just take extra care to bunny proof my room and all that. Which actually has been nice. It forces me to be clean. Not that I'm super messy. Um, but just yeah, just absolutely like keeping most things off the floor and like nicely organized and all that. Well, having a bunny is like really having a baby. When I show people my bunny, people are like, "Oh, I want a bunny now." I always warn them like, do not get a bunny unless you're like ready for a baby. Like if you're like ready for like if you think you could handle a human baby, then you can get a bunny. Because bunnies are different from like having a cat. Because cats they chill by themselves. You know they just come to get fed. You know if they want attention they'll come get attention. Bunnies they need constant attention. They need constant presence. You need to make sure their feeding times are well. You're not just feeding them randomly, and I don't know. They're sensitive to a lot of things, and I don't know. Yeah, they're just little babies. You just gotta, cats can be idiots, and sometimes you need to cat proof some things or dog proof some things. But yeah, bunnies, you really gotta that baby bunny proof. So yeah, I do not recommend bunnies unless you are confident of being able to handle a human baby. I got my bunny because I was confident of being able to handle a human baby because I practically raised my nephew, even though like my sister was around. Like she was just so MIA when because she was already pregnant with her second baby or pregnant with her second baby. When my nephew was only 1 years old, so I was the one pretty much taking care of him and raising him because she was constantly feeling sick and all that. So I felt prepared. I already became a mom without needing to become a mom. But yeah, after that situation, I was like, I'm not helping you again. And so yeah, every single time my sister gets pregnant, I just ditch her ass. I hang out with her for like the first trimester of it, and then after that, I was like, right, see ya. Talk to me. I'll see you when you give birth. After you give birth. Because yeah, she's annoying as hell when she's pregnant. Anyway, yeah, baby bunnies are a lot of work. And yeah, they're really great comfort pets. I really appreciate that she just loves me loving on her. That she loves when like I'm watching something and I sit on the floor. Um, to hang out with her, she'll like immediately come under my legs because they're bent, and so she'll immediately come lay under them. and just hang out there the entire time. Sometimes she'll leave to go eat hay or drink water, but she always comes back, which I love. But in case anyone's curious why I decided to get her, it's because my household life was not happy. And at the time, work was just so miserable. This was like before 2020. I got her in 2019, I think. 2019? 2018 or 2019? I think 2019. Because I got her before I got into firearm. I know that. Yeah, 2019. Um, so yeah, but work was just so overwhelming, so stressful, and it was just so depressing to come home to a long shift, knowing that there's three other members in the house, but I can't speak to a single one of them, and not like tell them like how my day went, like not even being able to tell them hello or good morning or anything. Like literally, we would be in the same room, the kitchen or something, and just it's just dead silent. Absolutely dead silent. We don't look at each other. We don't say anything. Just awkward. And so I was just really depressed. A full household, but no one to even interact with. And so yeah, I got her because I just wanted someone to come back to who'd be happy to see me and just greet me every time I came home. And so she did exactly that. I got her perfect timing too, because 2020 happened, and work just got even harder because I was working at like an office department store, office supplies. But I worked in the print center, and so when 2020 happened, everyone switched to needing to get their stuff printed. Because a lot of people didn't have a printer at the time. A lot of people did buy a printer once 2020 hit, but yeah, a lot of people switched to getting their stuff printed. And so yeah, my department became 10 times, 20 times busier, and it really sucked because we were already so overwhelmed. And yeah, that's when I got like super super seriously sick. Like my health, I could already tell it was declining since December 2019. No, November, because that's when I got paralyzed, full body paralyzed from getting food poisoning. And um yeah, so yeah, since then my health has been really bad. Hello, 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 hello. Blue cats. Just doing random rambling. I was explaining how I got my bunny. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so everyone started printing their stuff at print shops, at office supply print shops, and so my work became way busier. So I was very grateful to have my bunny because I could just come home and kiss her a lot and feel better. So yeah, I'm glad I got her when I did, which was a year before. She's a little kindergartner now, a little baby. When I saw her picture, because I knew I wanted to adopt a bunny, and I was kind of looking around like what options there were for adopting a bunny, and like there's like official like places to adopt a bunny from like shelters and all that, but it was all very complicated, and it would take months to be able to adopt a bunny because I wanted to make sure giving a good home, not doesn't need to go back to a terrible situation. And I was interested in that, but I just wanted a bunny right then and there. And and I was like, you know what? I want to rescue a bunny that's like already in a bad situation because those rescue bunnies they're doing okay. Hey, they got some stepmamas loving them. So yeah, I went on Craigslist and checked out, the bunny situation there, and the bunny situation on there is so sad. It's so sad. It broke my heart. Wanted to adopt everybody. And so I almost went with this one guy who just like had like a bunch of cages of bunnies. Like it'd be like six bunnies in like a dog cage or something. It was so sad. And baby bunnies, their feet are soft. They need like soft ground and like not being on a cage. And it's just sad because like it was elevated. So those bunnies have to like perfectly balance like on the wiring of the cage. Oh, just thinking about it breaks my heart. When I have my own place and more money, more stability in my health and everything, financial and all that, definitely want to adopt another bunny. But yeah, I was just looking on Craigslist and I almost rescued a bunny from that person who just had like just a bunch of bunnies. But I was still looking, like something in my heart just said just keep looking, and I did. And I saw just instantly once I saw the picture of my current baby bunny, like I just knew she was for me. I knew she was meant to be my baby, like literally a whole freaking soul tie. Like it was a soulmate moment. I was just looking at my bunny and just be like, this right here is meant to be my bunny. Like I know, I can feel it. I just instantly fell in love with her. I just could see me loving her so much and just her being so happy with me. And so I contacted the person and I let them know that I asked if they still had her and everything. They did. And so yeah, like within a week, um, my sister took me to go pick her up, and her living situation was terrible, absolutely terrible. It was like a very filthy zoo, and it was just so sad because she was living outside, which is not where bunnies should be living, and outside was just filthy. Like the backyard was just like this thick layer of hay, I guess, like old hay. And like there was like a whole like mountain, like literally on the side to the wall. Like you could step up it, like it was like a hill. Like you could climb over the wall with just that like mountain of hay, of filthy hay. How friggin' just piled it was. And then the bunnies, because there's a lot of bunnies. Um the bunnies just had this like middle pile of food like thrown in the middle, like I guess that's where they fed them, but all the food was like ugly and rotten and stuff, and like I don't know, it was just really awful. And she was separated in a hutch. And I realized once I took her home and like was checking over her and everything, she had a bunch of bite marks all over her body. I found a bunch of like scabs and scars on her. And so I realized she was away in the hutch from all the other bunnies because she was the tiniest. She was like very extremely runty compared to all the bunnies. And so I realized they probably had her put away in the hutch because she was just getting bullied by all the other bunnies. Because, just a pile of food, for animals, like they're all gonna go at it like crazy and like just kind of fight for the food. And so her being a female and the rentiest, like she probably just got bit a lot. Because even to this day when I feed her, um especially if I give her snack, some tasty snacky, She snatches it and then runs to a corner to eat it safely. Like even though she knows, I'm not gonna do anything. It's just her instinct. Um, yeah. So like when I first got her and she kept doing that, like I just put the pieces together with like scabs. She was in a hutch. She doesn't like to eat her food around others. She eats her dinner and her lunch and her breakfast around me. Like I can pet her now. But yeah, in the beginning, she did not like eating around anyone. She was always afraid. But yeah, I once I found every single like scab on her and I cleaned it and they all healed. And man, that backyard was so filthy. Oops, what did I do? That backyard was so filthy that when I got her, her feet, the bottom of her feet were literally orange, like just this dark orange. Like I don't want to say brown because it was like really orange, like probably from pee. But yeah, just they were so orange from just the filth outside, and so I was kind of worried about that. But just over time, it faded. Sleeping, living in a clean room and stuff. And yeah, now my baby is happy with me. She's living her little happy bunny life. It's way more snacky than she probably needs, but it's okay. Can't wait for the winter again because I love when she cuddles with me. She lets me tuck her in. It's cute. So yeah, that's my bunny story. My little I drew it to be the exact opposite of her. So she's white with black spots. And then my icon that I'm using on YouTube, that's actually her. Emoji. I also gave her. By the way, did you see the new hero trailer for Break Date? Yes, I did. I actually just talked about it before I went to the bunny story. I'm gonna pull on it. At first, I was like, no, I don't need to. But Legendary Robin is gonna be on it, and I really want to get some merches from him. Yeah, it's just a pretty cracked banner. Ike is on it. The green pool is pretty good. Um, I got a lot of Legendary Lear last time because she also shared. But yeah, I got a lot of her, and her fodder is very, very handy. So I'm willing to pull on this banner. I'm trying so desperately to get to 1,000 orbs. But I just yeah, I've been stuck at like below 900s because I keep. Well, what's kept me at the low 900s is that I did my free pull tickets for the Brave banner along with the full circle. And so yeah, every time I would get up to 920, it would take it away. Get up to 920, take it away. Get up to 920, take it away. So I'd probably be to about 1,000 now. So yeah, but yeah, Legendary Robin, I'm gonna go for it. Lots of goodies on that banner. Shez also looks very handsome, so I'm willing. I actually like how he looks better than female Shez. And then yeah, Stream, are you back? You good? You good, homie? Wait, anyway, the daily login orbs that we get, I never collect those. I keep it with Faye. She is like my savings account, my orb saving account, and so I'm up to 5 pages of the 99. It does 99 at a time. So I for sure have like a solid 500 orbs or something like that. 500 orbs, but some orbs are like 3, 2, 5. Just depending on where they came from, with whatever special login event. And so I for sure have 500 orbs with her. And if I want to, I can grind at least, I think 250 is what I counted. From like all the maps, the story maps and the paralog maps, because all I ever do is the lunatic maps. For what is it? The tasks where you can get extra orbs if you fight with certain type of units. So yeah, I just do the lunatic maps and then I leave all the rest alone until I'm just desperate and hurting for orbs. But yeah, my orbs are for Robin. That hasn't happened lately. So, but yeah, I want to get like 1,000 orbs in the manual bank. So Faye is my savings account, and then the main bank account, is like what you use to immediately pull. In my mind, at least. So yeah, I've been fighting to get to 1,000 orbs there. And I definitely would have been at that 1,000 orbs if I just wasn't spending here and there. Would have been at 1,000 orbs a long time ago. But there's been a few times I tried for some emblems, all for the sake of Robin. And so yeah. But yeah, I've been waiting for Legendary Robin again. And so I'm gonna try to get him some merges. Honestly, when it comes to like the skill sets, I don't even pay attention anymore. All I know is that power creep is redonkulous. And whatever this new unit is probably cracked. Until the next unit intended to take that unit out. Like, I was shocked to watch the trailer and see a freaking Shez take on the moose dude. I can't remember his name. What is his name? No, I can't remember. But yeah, he straight up took him on, and I was like, bro, wasn't he like just the newest, hottest thing around? Like he's still hot, but what do you mean? He's already he's already getting KO'd. What the heck? So yeah, that's all I need to know. New unit, cracked AF. And that's why we pull for waifus. And my waifu is male Robin. My waifu for lifeu. And then sometimes his himbo husband, Crom. And that would be sometimes. Though Crom, I don't really try for merges. I get them once, and I feel fine with that. But Robin, yeah, I love to 10 plus. Robin is the one I love. I think it's kind of funny though, because I noticed in the fandom most people love Crom, especially if they're Robin lovers. They love Crom more, and so they love Crom through Robin. But I love Robin more, so I love Robin through Crom. That's how you know I'm a Cromkin, cause I love Robin more. That's how it works. If you love Crom more, you're a Robinkin. If you love Robin more, you're a Cromkin. Okay, I don't know what I'm really doing. I need some insight. Or insight, whatever, some perspective here. Okay, more cleaned up. Wait, so it starts going more darker over here. And then over here, where are the lights? Okay, it's not start. Maybe because they see Robin more as a self-insert instead of his own character. Kinda, yeah. He's uh I definitely see a lot of people take him out of character a lot. Like just they make him the way they want to see him. Even though Robin has a pretty defined character. Like I remember the very first time I played Awakening, I was like, they let me choose, what he looked like and everything, but he's like written like very defined. Like I remember being really surprised by how many lines he had. Because usually that kind of character is just like, do you want to do this? Should you do this? Just like yes and no stuff, and being silent protag, more like Bryla's kind. Well, that a really defined character. But yeah, definitely people be self-inserting. It keeps telling me reconnecting. It keeps trying to reconnect, but then it reconnects immediately after. Daijobu, Daijobu, YouTube-kun. Actually, that makes sense because there's quite a few streamers I've been watching throughout the week. So I think it's just YouTube-kun having a hard time. Little guy working too hard, overtime, overtime without rest. I'm on the right layer, right? Okay. I actually this should technically be separated. I'm gonna take this part. What are you exactly? Let's take you off. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused by my layers. I have them named, but I still don't know. Top cave? Okay. Oh, you're this too? Oh no, you're not. Rock circle. So it's not just me with my using a crappy phone to stream. It's been quite the reoccurring thing among all streamers. Okay, so let me turn this off. Turn this back on. Turn this back on. Oh, okay, let's unblock you. Save, gotta save. Cannot forget to save. Oh, and laptop is low. Plug it in. Plug it in, little buddy, before you die on me. Anyway, I don't remember what I was. I am pretty excited to pull for Legendary Robin though. I feel like it's been forever since I could pull on Faye. I'm hurting. I'm hurting for a Robin alt. Resplendent Grima doesn't count. Though that's probably what IS is counting his alt for the year, which hurts me. Oh, but we got Kid Robin. Damn it, I forgot. Well, I'm still hoping and dreaming and crying and begging and screaming and praying for female Morgan to have a duo with her dad. I personally am not enjoyer of the kid Robin. I love my daddy Robin and being a dolph. I'm a male Robin enjoyer. But yeah, I hate the kid banner with a passion. I was literally I did the Nintendo math and I was like, okay, they're likely going to be on the kid banner, which I really hope not. But they there's a small percent chance that maybe they'll be on the spring banner and they'll join Bunny, Crom, and Lucina. But that didn't happen. Of course, it didn't happen. But yeah, I hate the kid banner. I hate it so much. And I literally don't know what I hate more. Do I hate the kid banner more or the ninja banner more? I don't know. They're both awful banners. We don't need them. I don't want them. Yeah, give me back the freaking picnic banner. Give me back the freaking hot spring banner. She. But yeah, I literally cried. I know this sounds so lame, but I literally cried when I saw Mel Robin that his alt for the year was eaten up to the kid banner. And I was like, why you gotta do this to me? Literally, the biggest thing that keeps me going is the excitement for the Robin alt for the year. And my hopes were dashed so early on. So yeah, that was big emotional damage. I coped so hard. So much coping. I just pushed myself to work on this fan game because I was like, you don't love that I want, so I'll do the Robin alt or the Robin Love myself. Who do you think will win next year's Choose Your Legend? Man, I don't know, because like the main most popular characters have been voted already. No, because we got Alphonse. Chat or not chat stream. Please stop dying. But yeah, maybe Sharina, because we got Alphonse. Sharina Nation might rise up. Um, it's possible for maybe an N-Gage character to win because they weren't in last year's at all. But from N-Gage, I don't know who. Like, I have no idea. I don't know, man. After freaking Gatekeeper, I just don't know anymore. All I know, Robin. For last year, I voted Grima. I was Grima all the way. If you could pick any, then who would you like? I would like loot from Secret Stones. So you are a loot lover, eh? Interesting. Not a bad thing. It just is. I always just kind of loot has a special, which I found really hilarious. I know some people got really angry, but yeah, I just thought it was really humorous, and I just very understandable. If I could do the same with Robin, but just that, yeah, someone loved her so much that they bot voted in loot, and yeah, just it's like I see she's a loved lady. But yeah, I would love for Grima to win because I want to see how they handle that because Grima, in the choices, it's not like there's a male Grima or female Grima. It's just Grima. So if Grima won, would they be obligated to do both? That's what I want to know. And that would be pretty interesting because that's technically one slot. And so would that mean we'd have six heroes to get? Or would they just would Grima just steal a slot per per thing? Maybe they would even do a duo. That would be interesting. But yeah, Grima. If I could choose, I would love him. After Grima, and I make my friends vote for Grima. But Lou, I think. Oh yeah, what the heck? Chat. Why are you being weird? You didn't show me a comment. Yeah, I think they would probably just do a dual brave, which would be interesting. Yeah, I think it would just be interesting to see that. But yeah, Lou, I really enjoy her winter alt. I think it's so cute. I was really did to go for it. I know it's not like her alt exactly. It's the other girl. But yeah, it was nice to see her like involved in that I think it's so votes. I feel like IS has been kind of pressured to give the loot love to that guy who bought it in the votes. I tip my hat. I understand the love. Not for loot exactly, but just loving a character so much. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting too that we're at a point with the Brave Vaults where it's no longer just Lord after Lord after Lord. Like especially after this Choose Your Legends, where like we have like Bernie and Felix and stuff. Like it's really just not the main pro tags anymore. So I mean, who really knows? Though Bernie, I don't really count too much as like she was for real voted in. I know her voice actor like highly advocated for her, so it was mostly purely through just her audience that she was able to get Bernie voted in, which is kind of unfair. But I mean, if I could do the same thing for Grima, I would. So I can't really say anything. And so yeah, at this point, it's just like a matter of who has the biggest influence to get what they want. Chat, are you accurate? Hang on, sorry, my camera. If you see my camera shaking, it's because I'm trying to check on chat. I have to do it like manually. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I really don't know because it'll be interesting to see Engage get a running. Is Engage even popular? No. So my chat, it was like sometimes it gets stuck, and so I don't realize that there's new messages, and so it's not until like I refresh it that I see like a whole pile of new messages, and so so yeah, I had to refresh it. Either it disappears really fast or it stays on the screen, but it's stuck. And it's like, can we have an in between? Can you stay on the screen but refresh with a new chat? YouTube can you be kinder? Okay, I'm kind of... Okay. I'll work on these rocks, I guess. It's funny that you bring up Choose Your Legends though. Because I was thinking, because this year I tried promoting Grima to vote for Grima, but I started it a little too late because I was just really tired and busy from work. So I was thinking like I should start now. Like I should start promoting the Grima propaganda. And so I don't know, but yeah, when it gets closer is usually... Am I on the right layer? No. Okay, let's turn you off. Yeah, just I definitely got the message out too late to like Fire Emblem fans. Um and yeah, because usually what I do uh is I just beg my friends who aren't even into Fire Emblem to vote if they have a Nintendo account. I'm just like, can you please do this for me, please? Can you log into your account and choose this game, choose this title, like, and then choose this character, press on G, go to G, and then this character right here. So yeah, that's my game plan. I think people are trying to influence all the fans who already have like a character in mind to vote for, and I just get the people who don't even care. And that's the master plan. Get in votes where people they have no opinion. They're cool to do me a favor. Last year, I think. No, even kind of this year. On Genshin, I was world hopping, and I was just entering a bunch of worlds and being like, "Do you have a Nintendo account?" And it wasn't the most effective thing, but I did get in a few votes. Like I got people to vote, and they're like, "Okay, I just voted." Though a lot of them were really sus of me. They're just like, "What is this exactly? Like this isn't like a virus link, is it?" And I'd be like, and I would have to tell them like, go on YouTube, look up Choose Your Legends Fire Emblem, like just see how legit it is from the official Nintendo account, and then they would, and it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I've been thinking about my game plan for Choose Your Legends. What are we on now? Chroma was 6, right? Robin was 7. We're on 8. Okay, so 9 next year. Yeah, so for Choose Your Legend 9, what's my game plan for... Oh, we're going on 8. So this was 7. Female Robin was on 7. Oh, next year is 9. Next year is 9. Okay. So yeah, so for Choose Your Legend 9, I just been thinking of my game plan of how to get more Grima votes. If I could show you a screenshot of my votes, you would just see all Grima. I was really hoping to get him to win for Dragon Year, but I guess female Robin is acceptable. Which is technically Grima, I guess. But yeah. Sad. Sadness, no actual full dragon for Dragon Year. I really... What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you hurting? Who hurt you? Tell me. I just want to talk. I just want to talk with them. Okay. This is like that. Wait, let me actually do that. This part, wait, do I have my guidelines? Stream, why are you dying? It was kind of cloudy, I guess. It might be a mix of YouTube and it's a little bit stormy where I'm at, kind of in the distance, I guess. But yeah, anyway, these rocks should technically be separate, I think. If there's meant to be a pathway right here. Okay. I hate layers, but I gotta do it. I got stuff. So that way future me doesn't hate past me. Okay, let's cut it here. I think. By the way, the craziest thing that happened to me in Genshin Impact was I got Mona as the free character select, got Tenari on a single pull on the standard banner after that. Oh, nice. Oh, crap. Congratulations. Was that your first Mona in Tenari? Select? No, not yet. I actually can't. I haven't been updated Genshin yet, but I can't because I don't have Wi-Fi. I have to wait until I visit my sister, and so I update Genshin on my phone. And if I don't bring my bunny, like, because bringing my bunny is a whole mission. I'll also bring my PS4 to update it. So next time I visit her, I have to update it. So I haven't been able to. If I when I do get the free character select though, when I update it, I do plan to choose Chi Chi because I really want a C6 Chi Chi because I love to be the healer in co-op, and I want the OP resurrecting power. I just think it's so funny. So yeah, but I never get Chi Chi. I got her once on the standard banner, and never after that. All whenever I don't lose the 50-50 too much, and then everyone else I happen to get on the standard banner. I don't have Daya yet, I think. I also kind of lose the Kuching. So yeah, I have because I have C3 Kuching or C2. And I have C2 Jean, C2 Diluc, C2 or C3 Mona, and C0 Chichi, C0 Tenari, and no Daya. Wait, no rush in the free characters last for 40 days. Oh, okay. Hopefully I can update in 40 days. I didn't do the summer banner at all though, or that summer banner, the summer event. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I might regret it later, but that's for future me to regret. Just I don't know. I've been just after my tablet pen dying for so long. One, it forced me into like a writing mojo, and then once I was able to buy batteries for my tablet pen. Uh, After I bought batteries for my tablet pen, I just got back. I pushed myself to get back on the drawing groove, and yeah, now I'm back on that. Hello, I didn't expect to stream this soon. Yes, I actually forgot that I set up a stream for today. Usually I don't stream Wednesdays, but since I skipped Sunday, um, past me set up a stream for today. I actually have a schedule on my community. If you would like to see, I posted a weekly schedule. I need some wows. Yep, I have another stream for tomorrow. I feel you. I finished it on the last 2 days. I really considered like grinding it. Oh, but just I'm just not that into Genshin right now, so it just did not feel worth my real life time. I right now I'm trying to finish a comic. Um and then I'm also working on my playlist, my gothy Fire Emblem playlist to post by sometime next month to get myself and others in like the spoopy feeling. Don't grind, it's torture. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Genshin is really a game that I just like to take it slow and enjoy the journey. So part of the journey was missing that event. That's what it is. Once it gets colder, because a huge reason I did not feel up to playing the summer event at all is that I have to play in my room where my PS4 is, where I have like a TV. But my bunny is currently living in the main house because I live in a shack that I turned into a room. But in the summer it gets super freaking hot. That one, my bunny can't live in there, or else she's gonna have heat stroke. She had heat stroke once before. So I'm super cautious about her being in hot places. So yeah, she lives in the main house during the summer, and I just feel too much separate. So yeah, it didn't feel good to like go to my room to play, and then also I can't play Genshin during the day at all. Like I have to wait until nighttime because my PS4 overheats. But once it's winter, the bunny will be moved back in with me, and then it gets so cold in there that the PS4 just turns into another heater. So it works out. It works out. I have a lot of memories associated with playing Genshin mostly in the winter. So I look forward to that. I haven't done Fontaine at all. I literally skipped it to wait until Natlin because I was like, I'll play it once Natlin's out. Wait a whole year, and once I'm done with Fontaine, like I can just move on. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to play it because I was not feeling Genshin last year. So yeah, I just waited. I just waited until a moment where I was feeling it. So, oh, excuse me. So I could actually enjoy it. But I'm so behind. Which is fine. I'm a huge explorer. So I can't wait to explore it. I've only kind of explored to like get the necessary materials that I need. I'm also a huge socializer on Genshin. I'm always co-oping and doing wacky things on there. If you guys ever seen videos of like wacky co-op situations, I'm that person. I'm that person who starts the party and leads people into wacky situations. So yeah, I am kind of excited for Genshin. but that won't be until it's cold out. But the seasons are changing. The sun sets a whole half an hour earlier and rises a whole 45 minutes later. So that's something. We're getting there. I'm hoping to move the bunny back in by mid-September. Still a little too hot for her. She still needs her ice packs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I actually kind of like that. Okay, I need more colors. Okay. Oh, I cannot wait to get all these maps done. Because I really just want to start programming the story. Oh, yeah. But I really need the maps to know where to put events and all that. And everything. It technically should be working. Are you still open? Oh my gosh, you're still open. No wonder you're dying so fast. I really need to get this map done though. Because this is where, you know, it starts the story. Where is it though? Yeah, the main hall. Do not save. Oh yeah. We'll see. I'm just a one-woman team doing all the art, all the programming by myself. Stream, stop dying. Why are you doing this? But yeah, she's busy. So I did ask her to help me just make like a single melody. Um like a iconic theme for the game. And then from there I just want to rearrange that melody like over and over. I listen to Toho music. So I kinda I feel like I've listened to enough Toho to like know like how to do that, of like how to really, you know, I don't know, just change a melody so that it kind of feels like something new, but you still hear like key components, and you're just like, oh, so yeah. So the music is mostly on me. What else? Yeah, just everything is me. But yeah, I haven't had some time to do that with her. I did really want to do that for my birthday last month on Three Houses Day. But yeah, she was busy. I went to visit, I stayed with her for the weekend, but I was just alone at her house the entire weekend, so like nothing happened. I just used her Wi Fi while I was over. So yeah, she'll help me like piece together the melody because she knows how to play music instruments. I don't. I have no idea how to play anything. But yeah, she knows how to play guitar. She knows how to play piano. She knows how to play the tin flute. And yeah, and so yeah, she's gonna help me with that. And then I do want to make like a vocal song for the final battle, because this game I'm gonna try my best on it, not only for to show my love for Robin slash Grima, but this game is meant to be a test run for my original series I want to make. Take every aspect seriously, so that way I can just learn and be ready for the real thing. Cause yeah, that's what all the advice videos I watched recommended for people to make a fan game first before going into like their dream project, and then after learning as much as they do, then kind of jump into whatever. They actually recommend making a couple games, but they recommend small games, and this is definitely, it's limited, but I don't think it's gonna be small. I have a lot of ideas for it. Yeah, I just wish I could be done with the freaking maps already. I just want to program. Programming is fun. I want to try making games too, but I have no idea how to start. So, how did you start making games? So, let me explain my whole journey. So, I was the same. I did not know where to start because it's just so confusing and like it's just very intimidating when you don't know anything. So, that's actually a huge reason why I'm using RPG Maker, because it's doing a lot of the work for me. It's just holding my hand a lot. So, what I recommend, um, well, let me tell you just what my process was. So, I first started with RenPy. I started playing with RenPy first because I was going to make a visual novel. I was going to make a fan visual novel because I thought that was gonna be easier. So I was just messing around with some coding. Um, in fact, let me show you right now. Let me show you RenPy. Let's save. So, uh, launch project. I was just messing around, and oh gosh dang it, what's wrong? It's already messed up. Okay, let me just keep explaining. So yeah, RenPy, because it's a free program and it's really good. It helps you learn a lot. So just doing RenPy at first, got me comfortable with coding, and just kind of sparked that fire in me of kind of seeing like my game come together. Which line? Show Chrome at right. 188. So yeah, it got me comfortable. And like at first it was incredibly basic. It was not half of this that it used to be. I've been slowly working on this. 188. Do I need to do that? Save. So yeah, it just got me comfortable. Um yeah, it's a lot of code. So you need to understand, like when you first start RenPy, it just gives you a basic like thing, just talking. Like there's not, all of this. So that's what I did at first. I was literally just making like a talking script. Like there was no animations, there was no nothing, like no whatever. It was just back and forth talking with some inserted images. And so that just got me comfortable, just, dipping my toes into the water. And from there I started to learn a little more. So let's see what it's like now. I think there's music. So there was like none of that movement. Like I'm still trying to figure out like the whole animation thing. So I would just have, or I first started was just having like this, like talking and just changing the expressions. And yeah, so like there was no animations at first. It was just image, talking, changing the expressions, and just a whole lot of that. So yeah, that really warmed me up of just like, okay, like I kind of understand coding a little better now. I don't know if you guys want to go through this. But yeah, just after that, talking, or is it? It's just this. This is talking. E stands for Emerin, and then show Crom unsure. Right. E more talking. Show Crom whatever expression. More talking. And so that's all it was for a while until I got more into like just get more animating. It's kind of it's not the best, but I'm learning. Oh, thank you. So yeah, this is just like my rough draft, so I know what I'm doing and like just know how to position things and animate things. Um, and yeah, just just writing the dialogue and all that. The movement has lots of old school charm. Oh, thank you. I wanted to. I don't know. Yeah, it does have a special kind of charm. Um, that I just observed from a lot of other visual novels I'm into. Oh, that's the end. Okay. But yeah, it takes a lot of coding for just the smallest animation, like tremble and bowing at center and whatever. So the positioning is kind of hard. But yeah, just first doing dialogue of just plain dialogue without any kind of animation. That warmed me up a lot, and then I began to think like, okay, well now I want him to move to the right. So I would go on YouTube and research, how to move characters. There's a person I follow on YouTube that I completely learned everything from. Um, what's their channel? They changed their channel name recently. It was like Coding with Mia or something. I don't know. I will comment her channel after the stream ends. But yeah, just that warmed me up, and then eventually I realized, coding was taking a really long time to learn. So my ambitions to get a game out like kind of ASAP was not going to be reached. So I'm still learning RenPy, but then I began to just think of other options of like what else could I do. And I've always wanted to use RPG Maker because I just heard some good things about it as like a beginner, game maker. So I waited until Black Friday and I got it on sale for Black Friday, which it was a really good deal. And so since then, of last November, I just been learning it, and it's super easy. It's way easier than you think. You can just throw in some units, and I don't know. Just once you see it, like Yeah, and a lot of amazing games were made on RPG Maker. Like that gave me a lot of hope too. That RPG Maker, like it's not just some lame beginner thing. If you're innovative enough and put a lot of heart into it and like just present it well enough, it could still be something really great. Yeah, it was for free for a time. XP. I use MZ because it's like the version people use the most. But there's plugins and the tutorials for each and every version. But yeah, MZ is the easiest to use. After RenPy in my game making journey, once I got RPG Maker, um, I mean before that, before I got RPG Maker, since I knew I was going to get it, I was just watching just a bunch of tutorials. I would put on tutorials on the TV on my PS4 while I would draw and stuff, and just kind of soak in everything I could as much as possible. Though it's much different when you're actually doing it. But yeah, I just try to learn what I could, or just like gain tips. Like I was watching a lot of videos of like game dev advice of like people just like giving advice if you're going in to make a new project or if you're a beginner and stuff. So yeah, I got a lot of good advice from all the videos I was watching, and like that's what inspired me to make this fan game because people were just suggesting like and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Like that's true. Like you don't have to think about everything from scratch and everything. Like you're already using like a pre-existing concept and whatever. So yeah, just I was just watching a lot of game dev maker advice, and then once I actually got RPG Maker, um, I was just testing it. I was the first thing I did was I made my sprites, my sprite base, so that way I could just walk around like in a map, and that was super exciting. That was super exciting to just see my own art, walking around. And so after that, like I was kind of on fire, like just learning more and more and more, and yeah, just it just kind of snowballs from there. So that's I definitely recommend RPG Maker. Like you don't have to have all this crazy assets and art made and like a whole story ready to go. Like literally just make a single map. Just make like a single map for you to walk around and see how good you can design a map like just with the basic assets, and just learn map building from there. And another thing I learned from all the videos I watched is a really important part of making a game is making a good game loop. And a game loop is the game your players do, be fun, or it's kind of boring and repetitive after a while. And so, it's good to think about a game loop of like, first, how high is the game loop gonna go, and like, what's the beginning level of like, just tutorial level of teaching, you know, your players and everything. So yeah, that gave me that had me start thinking of like how I wanted to present my game loop, and thinking about my game loop. It's important to mix it with the story. So brainstorming a game loop helped me just further develop the story as well, because I really wanted to tie it in with the story. So my game loop in the game, if you haven't watched the trailer, the production announcement trailer, it's like a puzzle. Let me just show you. I can do that. But it's kind of reminiscent to Fire Emblem. What did I say? I know I'm offline. I know I don't have Wi-Fi. um, but anyway, but yeah, just because I didn't want to deal with the whole battle system in, in RPG Maker because I felt like that was too advanced for me. Where it is. And so I was just thinking and thinking, and so I got some inspiration from a Honkai Third from like an event they had. Because it was like a, how do I explain it? I don't know, just you would like collect spots, I guess. Like you would claim spots. So yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I can turn the battle system into like a puzzle system. So yeah, let's go into it. So that's kind of what I did of this game loop, that you're supposed to claim spots and you're supposed to block off the rocker from going to Ascar. Obviously it's not coded properly because they're supposed to move, as you move and all that, and like you'll get other characters to help you out on the map and all that, and like as the game progresses, the maps will get more difficult and harder, and like you're supposed to push the rocker back to this spot. Oh, right. Clean. And yeah, I just thought that was a good game loop because there's different kind of territories to claim that you can't claim, and only certain characters can, and just different various conditions. And yeah, just so I wanted still something similar to Fire Emblem of like the tactical. And then yeah, just once you're done, right? There's a little choosing. But yeah, just I really brainstormed on my game loop that a puzzle would be fun. It gets you thinking, and it's not boring every single time. It's gonna be different per rocker and all that. So yeah, just definitely just go into a map. Just make any map. It doesn't have to be like me where you're making your whole asset from scratch. Just the feeling of kind of seeing a game come together. Gives a lot of motivation. So yeah, that's what I recommend. Just starting, since you have XP, yeah, just pull it up and just make a map. Use the basic assets and see how you can build and all that. And then there's plenty of people who sell like more custom assets than this crappy crap. So that's definitely what I recommend. And that's my journey so far. At some point I would start like to learn Godot or Unity or Unreal, whatever. Just a more higher advanced programming. But as it is now, I'm not at that level yet. I'm still very beginner. But probably when I get to a more intermediate, I might do that. But for now, yeah, RPG Maker is really great to just not just get your feet dipped in the water, but kind of get ankle in and just just learn things. Like, dang it, stream. Okay, when I just threw it in like a rough draft map and was just walking around, just kind of just seeing the vision come together. And yeah, and so yeah. And then also when you're doing like rough draft maps, that's when you can also start practicing of like other things, of like dialogue, of like what makes dialogue happen, and then transporting to another map to be at and stuff, and like yeah, just practice walking around, and then eventually you'll start doing other things of like, okay, I want this spot to take me to the next room. I want this character to stand here and talk to me. And I don't know, just as you just begin to say, I want to do this now. I want to do this now. Like you'll start looking it up and just figuring it out instead of just like, okay, game, how do I? I think that's why making a fan game is a really great advice, because you just have things more put together, and you will start have like an easier vision of what you want to see just naturally progress in your game. So yeah, this fan game definitely helped a lot because I was just thinking like, well, what can I do? And just thought about my ideas I had, and I've always wanted to make something concerning the rockers, because I always had like a whole story about them in my head, and I was like, you know what, I can use that. Like I can make a story about that, and about just. So yeah, just as you practice, you begin to just envision more and think more like what you want to see, what you want to do, and you'll start looking it up, and things will slowly come together. I'm gonna close that. I wish I could show you what the my original map looked like. No, I don't have it. Okay. But yeah, just start practicing, just literally just walking around, and then practice putting down a chest and making that chest interact with you, or if you talk to a tree, you obtain like some sort of item to go to your inventory, or place a NPC and have them talk to you, and then after you figure out how to make them talk to you, figure out how to make like options of like how to make them ask you something, and after they ask you something, figuring out how to make something happen after you choose yes, no, whatever, and so on. So yeah, there's plenty of tutorials. I can't recommend any specific because I just watched a bunch, but um, there was this specific person I was watching who really was a huge motivation of like getting the game done. What was her channel name? Can't remember. I don't know, but she's pretty big within the RPG community. Though she's like inactive right now. Um, I wish I could remember her name. I'm trying to think. Like I see her icon in my head. I don't know. Just look up RPG Maker tutorials. And just as you go and as you need, and yeah, they're really helpful. Just take it slow. Don't feel like you have to churn out this amazing game out of nowhere. What I'm doing right now, this is after a full year of just watching tutorial after tutorial after tutorial, and just realizing like what are the limits, what are some boundaries, what are limits that can be pushed and stuff, and like ideas of like, can I do this? Like, is it that possible? And I don't know. Yeah, just start slow, just walk around, and it feels good to just kind of see like something you made actually come together. Your advice was very helpful. Thank you. I'm glad it actually was. Felt like I was just rambling a whole lot here. But yeah, just that was my journey. I first started with Renpai because I wanted to make a visual novel, and then I realized how long learning how to code was gonna take, so I wanted something that was gonna take a lot of that heavy work off my plate. And so I concluded RPG Maker was the best, especially considering price wise. Um, because I know like some intermediate game making things they're free, but considering RPG Maker is taking care of a lot of the work, like I didn't mind to pay a little, especially since I also knew already RPG Maker goes on sale really cheap on Black Friday. So yeah, I just waited until that day and I bought it, and I don't regret it. And yeah, just it's just been since there. I started. I really got into learning RPG Maker. I would say towards the end of December. because that's when like my work slowed down, like after all the holidays and everything. And yeah, it's just been one step at a time. I'm still not that very good at programming, but I'm just trying to get these maps done. So that way, YouTube recommended me the stream. What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Tofu man? YouTube, why you keep recommending me? That's interesting. Why are you suddenly giving me favor on the algorithm? But yeah, that's what I recommend for RPG Maker or just any game developing. If you don't know absolutely anything, I definitely recommend RPG Maker first, and then that will just get you more confident of just doing anything, and will help you learn a lot. And I don't know, just as you're ready to upgrade, you'll start searching around for other things. Also, RPG Maker has like a lot of amazing um plugins that I don't know, it just seems really cool. I have a lot of plugins bookmarked for the future in case I want, or like I actually do want to use and stuff. Some do cost money, but the people usually don't ask very much, and most of the RPG plugin makers, like, they just have like a just pledge one single amount for your Patreon, and you have access to all of them, which is very nice. But yeah, I'm waiting to do that until like I'm ready to program. But yeah, first I need these freaking dangin maps done. Cause yeah, just gonna make sure it all works well, and that I don't have to do any adjusting. Cause a huge part of my game loop for this game is also exploring. So exploring and the puzzle battle maps. Those are the main two things. So to make sure my game loop of exploring as well is good, yeah, I just gotta make sure. I just gotta make sure that the maps are good so that the game loop for exploring just is a smooth ride, a smooth fun ride, and everything. And yeah, as you can see from these red lines, like these are like all like the paths I want to walk. And yeah, I think it's good to make test maps because my drafts I had were just all slightly different. Like once I actually like threw down like some just basic assets, the free assets, I realized like, oh, I want to extend this part, or like, oh, like this is more spacious than I thought, and like I could create a secret path right here, and like just I don't know, just as you test it, more ideas will come. So yeah, just create crappy maps, embrace the crappy maps, and just go from there. That's definitely what I recommend. And also don't feel shy to edit the assets that they give you, because I know a lot of RPG Maker game dev developers do that. Oh, that was redundant. A lot of game devs, they do that. Like they get the basic assets and they change it a little to how they need. Um, I also recommend looking up parallax mapping tutorials. Those inspired me so much. Those lit such a freaking bonfire under my butt. Um, Watching the parallax mapping tutorials, because I was just like, what? You can make a map look like that in RPG Maker? Just like what? Just yeah, it just blew my mind. So yeah, my favorite is I don't know if her I think she's Star Castle or Starfire Castle. I don't know, but she makes some incredibly, oh my gosh, was that on the wrong layer this entire time? She makes some incredibly beautiful maps Yeah, I need to figure this out. And yeah, just it is inspired me so much seeing her creation of what she did on like, just for funsies for a tutorial. So I was like, damn, like how much more can I do with someone who has, the skill to make their own maps. So yeah, but just her maps also just a huge inspiration for people who don't entirely have the artistic, you know, skill. Like just what is still possible with basic assets, which I was so impressed. So yeah, Starfire Castle, I think parallax mapping. Definitely take a look. It was very very inspirational, and even one of her tutorial maps inspired me. One of my maps, the cliffside. I was like, I want a map like that. Let me turn this off now. This was the right layer, I think. Get it to the right layer. Okay. Shooting. Hey, I hate to ask this, but how old are you? Don't worry. Um, I'm legal. I can drink. I can smoke a blunt if I want. It's not that I'm like embarrassed or anything to share my age. Just it's the internet. But I will say, I'm 20. I'm past my mid-20s. That's for sure. It's gotta keep some sort of privacy. I know I probably sound like a kid at times. I look like a kid. It's a question I get in real life. How old are you? I look like I'm 12. I probably sound like I'm 12. Okay, it's actually very late, so I'm gonna stop stream here. Progress is progress. That's the thing too. I must give advice to you guys if you ever want to make a game. Don't be disappointed in going slow. Progress is progress. Someone way too young. No, that's understandable. That's understandable. That's what I figured. Yeah, don't worry. I'm an adult. I lived the adult life, paying my own bills, cooking my own food. uh, just certain circumstances brought me back to leaving that life. I used to live with my friends, but yeah, just things happened. But yeah, just yeah, if you're ever interested in making a game, just remember it's just one step at a time. You just need to keep pushing forward. It's okay to take breaks, but don't give up, don't drop it, and don't be afraid to redo things and all that. No, it's okay. You didn't. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Just complicated situation. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna end stream now because I need to get Bunny ready for bed, and it's late. So yeah, just before it gets any later and I get any tired and lose the motivation. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Bot Squad, if you're there, I appreciate you. Yeah, see you guys next time. I wish you all a blessed night or day, wherever you may be. And until next time, bye.